Fighting out of the blue, Lavander's Body Shop Corner, MMA artist, standing 5'6", weighing 125, from Colorado Springs, representing Slaughterhouse Gym with the record of 1-1, Austin A. Boogie Brown. And his opponent, fighting out of the red Shaven Sanitation Corner, a striker, standing 5'6", weighing in at 124, from North Platte, Nebraska, representing 6'9", one-on-one, with the record of 1-0, David Garcia.
All right, guys, we got two flyweights. Usually, always interesting, high pace, high flying action, okay? They don't slow down, they don't get tired very often, and they kind of get off early. We've got David Garcia out of North Platte, 1-0. Austin Brown out of Pueblo, Colorado, 1-1. Let's go ahead and see what these guys got for us.
These guys are going to be quick and fast, that's for sure.
Good striking exchange early, and you see right away that Brown is looking to get Garcia up against the fence. Garcia doing a good job switching the roles there and taking the back.
They get a hook in on that left side.
Brown needs to start to, like you said, fight the hands and turn back in.
That was an excellent drag down there to the ground, though, sort of. He lost a little bit of position when the cage got in his way, but he's keeping that wrist control, though, that inside wrist control wrestler. You know, I teach my wrestlers all the time. You can get yourself out of trouble, you keep that wrist. Old school 2-on-1. In his corner, you got Ryan, the main event McDonald, Nebraska superstar here, and always giving out good corner advice. So, excellent point there, Anthony. They're kind of stuck in a stalemate a little bit here. There they go.
Big right hand coming from Garcia. Garcia going back and forth, trying to hit that right hand.
Use that now, use that. Good.
Superman punch there.
Back to the clinch, and Brown taking Garcia up against the fence once again.
See if he turns too far this time and gives his back up again. Garcia's got a nice wide base here. He's not allowed to lock his hands up. He's got a guillotine.
Good takedown. We're in half guard on the bottom from Garcia.
The cage isn't going to do him any favors there, pinned up against it. There he used it to get up. He's got a guillotine in. Austin Brown does.
Again, he goes to that hook of the leg here. Let's see if he's going to use it to turn him or possibly sweep the leg of Garcia.
Somebody's bleeding. I got some blood here on Austin Brown's arm. David must be leaking just a little bit. You know, that was a great first round. I really don't, I mean, you almost have to give that round to the hometown guy, David Garcia, for that little bit of back control he had over here.
Yeah, I think so. I think that and the straight right hands that Garcia was able to land on Brown, I think that probably took the first round for him.
Looks like Garcia might be bleeding a little bit, but
as a training partner, I'll let you know that he has a little bit of acne.
That's
it
what I said.
doesn't look to be a cut to me.
It runs in my family too, man. So we're always having to stop wrestling matches with my son and everything.
He has consistent issues with it in the gym where we're constantly worried about him getting cut. I don't think that he's cut. I don't think it should affect him.
It's a good round there, guys.
The ref is looking at it though.
So if you're corner in the blue corner, okay, you're talking to Austin Brown over there at Obi. What are you telling him that he needs to do to change things up, since we obviously both probably gave the first round to Garcia?
Well, he's got a Muay Thai background, and from what I understand is let's create some space and stop engaging these grappling sessions. he's the one engaging up against the fence like that. Let's keep in the open and try and land some shots here.
All right, we got seconds heading out of the cage as Big Fitz is gonna get ready to bring these two flyweights back to the center of the ring.
And as for the red corner, I'd like to see David keep using his head movement. He's throwing Austin's ability to land up the middle off by doing that and then setting up his clinches.
All right, here we go. Both fighters take the center of the cage right away. You've got Garcia looking to land that jab from the southpaw stance, big leg kick, and back to it.
You know, Austin throws some shots back in. There he goes engaging the grappling again. Maybe he felt like he won something in that first round with it, but I think this just plays right into David's world right here a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. David was able to get up off the ground. He had some great control when he was on Austin's back. We'll see where this goes.
Well, I think so far to this point in these exchanges where they're wrestling and pummeling up against the fence, that David has shown that he's the stronger of the two fighters, like the physically stronger guy. And even though we're able to get this takedown here, let's see what Austin Brown can do with it.
He's scrambling out, though. He's scrambling back and ends up
Great
on top.
job. Great reversal.
He's
Got
in
a possible
guillotine,
arm in guillotine here, but that's a very low percentage finishing
but
move.
he's in half guard too, so he's doing all right.
I'd like to see him settle his weight if he's going to stay in half guard and maybe posture up and land some damage while he's got him up in his corner.
This is the worst position to be in when your back is against the fence, to be on the bottom inside a half guard,
And
because
your
you can
opponent-
pin that leg down, rein up, and drop some bombs.
In your opponent's corner. I mean,
Yep.
right now, Austin's on his back in David's corner. David's grinding elbows in. I mean, is in a bad spot here. Again, we go back to our feet. He keeps engaging these grappling situations. There's a hard shot. They're right on top
And
of us here,
Austin's
guys.
posturing through. David's able to defend it and get back to where he needs to be. Like to see him posture up and land some elbows.
I like to
Oh,
start,
there's a
I
good
was going to
forearm
just say,
right
he needs
there.
to either start going to a butterfly or half butterfly or walking his legs
Good
up.
scramble by Austin to get back to his
Great
feet.
job by Austin Brown.
Used his hips to push off, create some space, and back up. Now he's throwing, but right back to that grappling again. He must be feeling something or something. His corner really needs to tell him between these next rounds.
David had no wrestling background growing up. I'm wondering maybe off the first fight that he watched him have, David made some mistakes that he's corrected since then.
St. Pierre never wrestled either.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean-
Ryan McDonald never wrestled.
And David, even when he does get taken down, he's immediately scrambling and creating situations that he's winning.
And he just switches Austin Brown back up against the cage. Great job.
Austin's mouth is wide open. He might be gassing here a little bit.
Maybe that's why he's reaching for those clinch positions.
Well, I think that's what's wearing him out. He's losing against a stronger fighter against the fence and being controlled. Now he's back on the outside. I want to see him use his boxing and his leg kicks to kind of nullify some of the wrestling that he himself has kind of put himself behind on the scorecards with.
David's staying in his face, though, busy. I mean, he's landing more shots than he is, and they're not real power shots, but I think it's frustrating Austin. He's definitely frustrated going back to his corner.
And again, as a training partner of David, David is capable of fighting southpaw or orthodox, and I've yet to see him switch that stance yet. So whatever he is working on, whatever his game plan is, must be being effective.
But he's definitely, I got him 2 rounds to none now with that takedown or the reversal on the ground. He did a little bit more damage on top there than Austin did, but
Again, and it depends on how the judges see it. I've had fights myself where I got taken down, got back up, felt like that neutralized the situation, and I end up losing the fight.
and we go back to here we are again. These guys have less than 5 fights between each other, and they look better than some of the pros I see fight around. So it just goes to MMA in Nebraska and on a whole is getting better and better. These amateur fights look like pro fights.
Something I think people don't understand either is this is one of the only states where amateurs aren't wearing head pads, shin guards, big gloves. You know,
You can elbow,
essentially
it's the same rule set as
a
fighting as a
professional
pro.
MMA fight with only 3-minute rounds.
Yeah,
All right,
the
here
only-
we go.
The only difference I think is you get suspended for 6 months if you don't tap out.
Yeah.
You know?
Garcia just let off with a quick and heavy hand combination that you could tell at least dazed Brown for just a moment.
He's definitely throwing a little heavier.
And here we go!
Austin Brown
turning up the heat,
right
and I
back
wish.
into that grappling.
I know. And right back to the fence where the stronger fighter is going to go ahead and nullify that heavy combo that you just did a lot of damage with.
And now his back's against the cage again, and yeah. You know, like I said, though, this is like his second or third fight, so he's just going to progress. They're both going to progress from here. David's gaining a ton of confidence here.
You know, and for all we know, they're smart enough to have enough respect that they've been clipped and they need to clinch.
Oh,
and they need
Austin's
to calm down.
throwing now, though. That was a heavy, heavy lead hook right there.
But this is where he needs to stay. He needs to stay that mid and outside range so that he can try and get these rounds back. But Garcia, not a slouch himself on his feet here.
Just landed a lead hook, right combo. They're trading with each other now.
Garcia's feet never stop moving. Austin Brown likes to stand in front of you, and he likes to throw.
I like the feints and the head movement that we're seeing from Garcia here. It's letting him set up those leg kicks and those
Good
straight
shot to
right
the
hands.
body. He came with that lead jab with that right down the middle to the soft spot.
Another good right left from David Garcia.
You know, David Garcia came to fight tonight. He's won
Another
every
good right hand from
situation of
Garcia.
this fight. He's winning the stand-up. We asked for some more stand-up, and he must have heard us and said, I'll give you some more stand-up, guys.
Well, yeah, and he's showing us that he's very well-rounded. You know, I'm sure that this is something that his coaches have asked him to
Ooh,
do
he
here in
just
this
ate a
third
hard
round.
punch and still moving forward. His gas tank's got to be great. I mean, like you touched on, Anthony, his feet never stop moving. Here we are in the third round of a good fight, and he's still like it's the first 20 seconds.
Jab cross short for Garcia. And missing with the push kick.
Austin Brown is leaking out his nose now.
Just gonna make it harder to breathe.
You can hear David's corner saying he's dying.
Nice takedown!
Takedown.
And finally a level change instead of pummeling and pushing him into the fence.
Caught him during a punch, changed levels during David's combo. David can't give up here, though. I mean, if he just gets his guard back, I still see him winning this fight.
Yeah, absolutely. But Brown on the other side, Obi has to know that you're on short time now. We got 20 seconds
he's
left.
gotta go.
He's got to posture up and
There
start
he is.
letting it go.
He's seeking for a guillotine. I believe he knows the situation he's in.
David was able to get up off the cage. Let's see if he can get up off the center of the cage.
Here we are, 10 seconds. I don't think he's going to get that guillotine. And he's going to reverse
And he's
it one
out,
more
and
time.
David's up.
Strap it out to the end.
Great brawl
fight.
from Austin Brown and David Garcia.
You know, these kids impress the heck out of me here tonight. We're still early in the card, guys. We're looking like some of these amateurs might try and outshine the pros. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But I mean, this Austin came from Colorado. He came to fight, and David Garcia said, "Not in my hometown tonight." I mean, I guess he doesn't have the decision yet, but I don't see how a judge sees
I
it any
agree. I
other
think
way.
he won the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, I would even probably give him the third.
I'd give the third too.
I think it's probably, if I'm scoring the fight, David Garcia, the yellow shorts, fighting out of the red corner, 6'9" 101 here in North Platte. I think he probably took the nod over Austin Brown, who again, he's in the black Hayabusa shorts, fighting out of Pueblo, Colorado. I just think he outworked him. He was the stronger fighter. He was the busier fighter. And I think that Austin Brown had some very shining moments in each round, but I don't think he put a solid 3 rounds together.
That third round was honestly, in my opinion, David's best round, his most dominant round, especially on his feet. I mean, he was landing great shots from there.
Ladies and
Marvin
gentlemen, the judges counted it a unanimous decision with the score of 29-28, 29-28, 30-27, with the unanimous decision for Shave and Sanitation Red Corner, David Garcia!
A very exciting, emotional David Garcia to pick up that 29-28 unanimous decision win over Austin Brown here tonight. Obviously, it's always exciting to take stage in front of your hometown crowd. We're getting ready to